Day 27. It's your boy Z here. Do it to life before life. Do it to you. Do it to 2021. A whole year of breast cancer awareness and personal growth for myself, hopefully yours truly, which is yourself. Okay? But we just getting the jump on 2021. Made it through another week. I can say, got my little thing here. Oh, yeah, you see my shirt? Oh, yeah, got my shirt. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I ain't got that draped over like that. It's all contained in one. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. But today is Saturday. Yesterday was knock. We're supposed to face some fears yesterday, did some things, put some plans in action. Uh, Even if it was just walking around our big objective, getting a little bit closer, walking around the walls of Jericho, just walking around that problems. So I did that yesterday, and I also talked to one of my co-workers. Now here's the deal, just like in the four agreements, it says that you see yourself in others. So those other people are a part of me. So when I saw a part of me yesterday, instead of just saying it's a coworker, I'm gonna start saying I saw a part of me yesterday that wasn't in its best state, and um, that part of me had been called into a meeting and was put into a group of other people that almost was signifying that, hey, you're a part of this group. And that part of me was offended. We could be offended. You see what I'm saying? And I was saying that based on that, there's nothing you can do about that. It's all going to be inside game. Number one is putting up a plan. I call it the Noah's Ark, right? We got some names, right? We got some names. I like the biblical names. They good representation. I know one thing in the Bible. Every time they went somewhere, did something major or some miraculous, they changed the name. They put a name on it. And once you put a name on it, once you label it, then you can do something with it. And then it affects you. Naming affects. See, this is our power. Our power is our voice. Our words is our power. And we can use those powers for good. We can use them for evil. That's in the four agreements. Being impeccable with your word. Recognize that you're wielding this power. And it's something in the name. You may want to get into naming some things. Instead of calling a part of you, I like that. Instead of calling a part of you lazy, when you see them walking down the street, laying on the couch, instead of calling that part of you lazy, change the name to something more positive. And then guess what? That will change your perception of that person. You can't change them, but it'll change your perception of that person. And sometimes you'll notice that they're not as lazy as you think they are. But we're gonna be using words. Words is the day. Words, and so we're gonna cruise out with me with later on today as far as cruising affirmations. We're gonna come up with some good stuff. But just like I was saying, on these affirmations, a lot of times people can write them out, uh, recite and write down your favorite affirmation, stick it on your bathroom wall, stick it on your phone, stick it in your car, whatever you want to stick it at. But then I was thinking about my wife, right? Now, my wife, when I come up to a little challenge, she always say in this voice, "Why don't you do some of that stuff you're telling everybody else to do? Why don't you go and work on yourself for this?" You know, in that tone, right? It's in that tone, right? You know what I'm talking about, that tone, right? And it says it in the Bible, You know, the closer that person are to you, they looking at because they've seen you talk about it for so long, and even though results are coming, but you've disclosed the big plan. It was a big plan in the story of Joseph. He told his brothers, since he was a younger brother, told his brothers that, man, one of the day I'm gonna be a ruler over all y'all. I'm gonna rule y'all. I'm gonna rule y'all. And he kept telling them that, but that plan was too big. They couldn't handle that plan. So they tried to destroy him. They tried to destroy him. They always came down hard on him to get him to get that idea or speaking that idea out. Sometimes the plans are too big and they don't come fast enough. Same thing with Noah building that ark, man. Some say it took him 100 years. I'm just talking 1 year. You see what I'm saying? I'm just talking 1 year. He took him 100 years. Imagine the stuff he heard. But no, back to the subject. Back to the subject. Just like I write affirmations, I want my wife on my team, right? I want my wife to be my coach, but she may not be a coach. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna coach the coach, right? I'm gonna say, hey, sweets, this is what I need. I wrote this out. Whenever I say this, you say this. You see what I'm saying? What you think? What you think, right? You think it'll work? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. When I say this, sweets, you remind me of these steps right here. And it's just my roadmap, the GPS. Show her what my GPS is, show her what my strategies is. Man, it's coming back. That's the one thing. Show her what my GPS is, show her my 411. That's what that's about, so we can get on the same page. Not necessarily change her page, but let her know what page I'm on and what coaching I need at what points. Like a cheat sheet. I think that'll work. See, I'm working this thing out. This is how I'm thinking. I'm working this thing out right now. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that sounds good, right? The power of this one thing. I'm telling you, I hope you guys got the book. Hope you listen. I'm just gonna remind you, listen, crank it out. This morning, will you fall off? Yeah. Tell you, got nature all around here. I don't want no deer or nothing. Man, I saw a turkey in the middle of the road the other day, just standing there. But anyway, but that's the thing I'm gonna work out. You see what I'm saying? I, I want her on my team, and I think this is gonna do it. I think this is gonna do it, and we can do that. We can do that. We can coach the coach, because we have power. Our words have power, and sometimes people just need words, and I can give them those words that empower me. But that 411 and the GPS, man, I'm feeling mine out. I still hadn't filled mine out. Man, it's in there. I hadn't filled it out. It's a fear in there. A fear that it's gonna be too much work. Yeah, man. Yeah, too much work. And then here's what he said in the book. You know, our brain may say, "Hey, look, if we gonna write something out, man, it's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be the right thing." But then he gave us a pass. Just write it out. If it's the wrong thing, change it. We got time, right? Change it. Just change it. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, mine. Now I'm gonna show y'all what mine look like. Come on, I may do that tomorrow on Sunday when I'm revamping and regrouping over the whole group. We're gonna re-snap, see what we done over the whole week, write up some new ideas, make sure that we on track. We're gonna review that 411 and our plans, and then we're gonna go from there into next week. But this is your boy Obz. Do it to life before life do it to you. Do it to 2021, a whole year of breast cancer awareness, and the day is cruising affirmations. I'll see you in a few minutes on this next video, and we're gonna cruise out. What I listen to on Saturdays on my way to work is my affirmation. Your word is your one. It's totally free. Everything I'm telling you about is totally free, costs you nothing, because you have everything that you need in order to do what you want to do. And we just starting small. I'm out.